horses are being primed, so the women are being preened.
Ah, pimped and preemed. Now, but you know the old story is you can build a house on a strong foundation. Well, I'm not saying our foundations are strong, but they'll hold you to get rid of all those little bumps and things that you don't want to show under your beautiful race wear. You've got a whole week of it here in Canterbury. Absolutely. Now, for the last minute, girls, you know your crossover dresses that have a very low V. Well, this is a brand new bra out by Triumph. You see how it's got a wee V in the front? You can racer back it. So it is very versatile for those lower dresses. You don't have to wear the stick-on ones for that.
Very nice.
And of course will need a strapless bra. The straps they can come off, you can halter them, you can cross them. But we have this one in the natural and black. You know, natural's the best way to go because it won't show under anything.
Absolutely.
A black is very restrictive in the summer.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, to pull in all those bumps and things that you don't want to show. This is the Nancy Gantz body. Now you notice it's got a big scoop in the front there. Well, that's so you can wear your own bra, so you don't use your own shape. This just contours you through. Now that comes in the taupe and also in black. Marvellous garments.
Can we talk size ranges as well?
Yes,
please?
sure, Jude. These Nancy bodies go from a small to a 2XL, which is like a 10 to a 20. Okay. We have our strapless bras from 10 to 18. We have bodysuits that do go up to size 20. Sometimes we might have a 22. Our bra sizes, we go from 10 to 24. We have A to H cups, not a lot in the H cups, but we have those. So we have a really diverse size range and very diverse body shapes. Yeah. You know, we have lined cup bras, we have soft cup bras, we have non-underwide bras, we have underwide bras. You name it, we've got it.
And best to get that proper fitting.
And absolutely, and all my staff are well trained, so you come in here and you'll get a professional fitting service, and ladies, there's no charge for it. So along that line, just to keep up this momentum, this is another bodysuit. It's a lovely taupe colour, so if you don't want to wear a bra and a control, you wear the body, the whole body. So that's lovely, isn't it?
Gorgeous, lovely colour too.
Now for specific target areas, this here is a seam-free waist control half slip by Bend On. Now that's if you're wearing a nice little wee trim skirt and you don't want to wear any of this other type of merchant.
Okay, sure.
And those are very inexpensive, $25. Now you see, you cannot have those. And they do a long singlet. So if you don't need the skirt but you need the control down there, they do the long singlet.
And
control
they stay in place?
They do, yes.
Lingerie on Barrington, you'll find them in Barrington Mall, of course, open 7 days a week. Make sure you get in because that stunning stock is moving. 127 Blenheim Road is where you need to get your little booty. Power Up is down here. Yes, the New Zealand iconic store, and it is full of goodies. Glenn, you've got a special here, of course, for our viewers.
Yes, we have. For the month of November, we're doing 25% off store-wide.
Fantastic. Make sure you come on in and have a look. Come on, Glenn, show me what you've got. Glenn, this place is stocked full of fantastic stuff for swimming pools and for summer, but you have got the most incredible deal to offer as CTV viewers.
Yes, that's right. CTV viewers, any product in store, we're doing 25% off at time of purchase. You must ask for it at time of purchase, and we'll give you 25% off any listed price in store.
That's for the month of November.
That's right.
Only for the month of November. 25% off anything and everything in store. You wouldn't want to miss this. Intake swimming pools here. Look at your selection.
Yes, we've got one of the largest ranges of Intex pools in Christchurch. Good quality pool.
Are they what? And all the gadgets and whistles for the kids as well to go in there.
Yes, all the accessories.
Now you've got all the salt, the chlorine, pumps, you've got ladders.
Solar covers.
Solar covers. What about spare parts?
Spare parts, yes. We do a full list of spare parts for all the pools. If we don't have it in store, we'll get it for you.
Now that's unusual. Majority of sellers of these pools don't actually have the spare parts.
No.
Tell me about these solar mats. Love this idea.
Solar mats, new product here for New Zealand, and we've got it at a great price.
A great price, and 25% off that for CTV viewers.
That's right, yes.
God, it just keeps getting better. Check this out, the K2 Challenger. Look, kayak. Little kayak up here. Look at this one here. There's the Intex, little Seahawk. Fantastic fun. Little one-person ones. Look, how much fun can you have over Christmas with these in summer? Look, all the paddling pools, all the little mites in here. Beautiful selection of them. And of course, right behind us here, we've got the volleyball sets for the adults, ones for the little tackers. Look how adorable this is. It's even got the sun covers on them. This one here, you attach the hose into it and it just sprays down on the kiddies. Just phenomenal. Look, to take to the pool as well. Look at all these fantastic gadgets. These are brilliant to get the kids underwater. They sit down on the bottom of the pool, gently weighted, the circles, balls, swim caps. You've got everything here, Glenn.
Yes, we have a pretty extensive range.
Have you hot? It is absolutely phenomenal. 7 days a week, Glenn?
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Remember, it's only for the month of November, 25% off. You must mention it before you purchase. Para Rubber, 127 Blenheim Road in Middleton. Make sure you pop on in 7 days a week. Canterbury, of course, especially Christchurch, is the garden city. We are renowned for that, as is this beautiful garden in which we're sitting in right now. But one other thing that we're renowned for in Canterbury, of course, is our whims. Yes, I'm here with Mike from Watermelon Shade.
Thanks, Jude. Thanks for accompanying me again
Oh,
today.
it's
Lovely to have you
fantastic.
here.
You've really made me start looking at my outdoor area and my requirements and what I'm lacking in my own outdoor setting as well.
Yes.
You can do commercial and residential properties.
Absolutely, yes. We cover an area basically from Kaikoura right through to Oamaru, so it's really within the catchment area of CTV. So that's really the reason why we're utilising your services.
Now, what kind of sun protections can we have? Talk us through this one here that you've done.
Okay, the top one there basically is just a beautiful array of shading, sun sails as such over a patio or a deck area. And as you come down into here, you see that we're heavily involved with the schools and the education sector, ensuring that our children are protected during the day. We also do cantilevered umbrellas, and of course we're sitting under one here today.
Yes.
And of course the other one again is at a preschool where we've provided cover for the children while at play.
This one here's pretty spectacular. I've just realised that's four umbrellas
Correct.
on one, isn't it?
It is that. Yes,
Goodness
on the one pole. And
So anything is feasible, possible?
Absolutely. And as you see today, we've got an umbrella that's up here, and that's
we've got a big cantilever here, and it's massive actually.
Yeah.
And you've got this extra strapping on it here.
for sure.
to help.
And basically, these will withstand wind forces up to 40 k's. So basically, the pole is a bit like a mast on a yacht. They're very robust.
And let's face it, if it's anything over 40k, we're really not going to be sitting outside in it anyway,
so
are
true.
we?
Absolutely, so true. Yeah.
So there's the colour ranges here, Mike, that we can
Very much
choose
so,
from?
and as I said, there's a great range of colours. Some of them you wouldn't use in your domestic situation, but certainly for preschools, the bright yellows, the reds are fantastic, 'cause that's what the kids like. But we will match anything to suit the environment and in particular the home.
So it's quite suitable on existing homes, not just new?
Oh, absolutely. And honestly,
Beautiful
since we last met, the phone's been ringing red hot. I'd have
Has
to
it
say.
really?
And already bookings are quite heavy. I'd suggest that anybody that's looking for shading pre-Christmas really needs to get into us now.
Yes.
Because honestly, come early December, we have a cut-off point to meet the requirements of our clients to ensure that they have our product installed in time for Christmas.
What is that turnaround time, Mike?
Basically, as we lead into Christmas, it probably stretches out a little bit, but normally our service deliverables are 10 days from date of confirmation.
Oh, Watermelon Shade, why wouldn't you? The telephone number for Watermelon Shade is 0800 1 Shade or watermelonshade.co.nz. New Zealand's favourite air food, jitsu, of course, can be found at Simply Heat here, and the three of us are joining you this morning. Steve, what's your game like?
That's very good. Yes,
Is it?
Yes.
You're not bad in the backyard?
No, not bad on the bat.
Good boy. Tell me about the Fujitsu here.
Well, we have the full range of Fujitsu product. We've got the floor-mounted units there, and we've got the high walls, so they're ideal to retrofit.
Now, it's really, really important that people get the right, whether it be a floor or a wall. We hear complaints all the time that people have had the incorrect ones fitted. So important to get the experts in to decide in their home what's the correct one to use.
Yes, it is. People will generally go for the high walls when floor space is at a premium. So the advantage with a high wall unit is that it does exactly that. It's up high and it can just circulate the air around the room. But the floor-mounted ones are a more efficient way of heating because the warm air out through the bottom and will rise up.
Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, okay, makes sense though too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Why Fujitsu?
Fujitsu is New Zealand's leading brand of heat pumps. It's our leading brand. We do sell other brands. We sell Mitsubishi, with Daikin, Toshiba, but Fujitsu is our main line.
Steve, what is the warranty like with Fujitsu?
Fujitsu's got the top warranty. They have a full 6-year warranty when they're installed by an approved Fujitsu installer. So it's quite important.
6 years?
Yes.
Goodness me. That's obviously the importance of actually having a professional install them and the likes. There's quite different shapes here as well.
Yes.
That we've got, haven't we?
Yes, they're different. See, there are obviously some constraints on space that's available. So the small one will go in hallways and smaller rooms.
Okay, which would be the likes of these ones?
This one here.
This one here?
Yeah,
okay.
that one will go up to 4.7 kilowatts.
Okay.
And we do have other models in the range where they're required for specialist installations.
Would these two on the left here, would these ordinarily be your typical living room size?
Yes, yes. They go from 6 right up to 14 kilowatts.
Goodness me, do
yes,
they really?
Yes.
And of course you have all the brochures here for people to be able to come and not only and talk with you, but also so they can take it away and make some pretty educated decisions on this.
That's right.
Heating and cooling is pretty important in a home.
It is.
It's
yes,
obviously, can be a huge cost if they get it wrong. Now, this is also good for new and existing homes?
Yes, yes. Heat pumps aren't too difficult. Providing they're on an outside wall, they can be retrofitted without too much problem.
Fantastic. Make sure you come down and see Steve and the crew at Simply Heat here, Monday to Friday, 9 till...
8 till 5 on Monday to Friday, and 9 till 1 on Saturdays.
There we go. Make sure you come on down. Simply Heat, 95 Byron Street in Sydenham, 365 3685 or simplyheat.co.nz. Auto Sound and Security is dead easy to find. Just look for this gorgeous giraffe here who's normally sporting the black and red scarf, but of course at the moment also the black and white one. Pat inside is the most incredible gentleman. He puts it into the ABCs for any gender and age group, for anything to do with your stereos, reversing cameras, any auto security systems or the likes of that you want into your car. So come on in without further ado and meet him. Pat, now with Christmas fast approaching us, you're going to do a fantastic segment for helping people with safety with backing.
Yes. For the family that's already got everything, here is something different for Christmas.
Fantastic idea.
Because often families, little ones, they've got all the toys, everything else, but one thing they don't have in confidence is safety when they're reversing the car.
Let's have a look at the two models that you've got up here, Pat. This one here, tell us about this. It looks like a rear vision mirror.
Yes, it is. It's a standard rear vision mirror that'll clip over what is already in the car. When you engage reverse gear, you can see in the middle of it what is out the back of the car. And what you can see, hopefully you'll never will do, but it could be a little one on a learner bike or a trike just coming out in the way.
Now I'm stepping further and further and further back here. This has got an incredibly wide angle on it.
Yes, they are usually pretty good. Different cameras will give different widths of view. Yes.
And this tiny little piece up the top here,
yes,
that's what sits at the back of your vehicle?
Yes, usually just above the registration plate, nicely out of sight and can't be easily damaged.
So as soon as you've put your car back into a drive,
yes,
then this reverts back straight to a perfectly normal
just
reverse.
A standard clear reversing rear view mirror. They're just brilliant. They really are.
Isn't technology incredible?
Yep, yes.
And what about this one here? Is this a dash mount?
They can sit up on the dash, usually at the left-hand side. You very quickly get used to looking at whichever option is chosen. You also have to use the normal side mirrors as well.
And this little one here is a slightly different version of a reverse camera that sits at the back of the car.
Yes, again, and they depend, they vary just what is the best fit for that particular vehicle.
What kind of cost are we looking at here?
Around $700 to $800, depending just on which option it is. And that's why I think of it as a family thing, because it could be too much for the couple that are owning the car with the littlies. They've got their own expenses, but grandma and granddad can pitch in, and maybe the wider family as well. So something can all be done well in advance of Christmas.
How long does it take?
About half a day to be safe, and we can give a lift to home, to work within reason. Oamaru's a wee bit far. The ski fields are out of bounds, and the beach is an option every day.
Team Auto Sound, you'll find them at 37 Gasson Street. Make sure you look for the giraffe out the front. It's 8:30 till 5 Monday to Friday and 10 till 2 on a Saturday. Last week from My Men's Store, of course, we brought you the top half, all those incredible deals on those exquisite shirts, Jeff.
Beautiful shirts and prices to die for.
So if you missed out, make sure you get in there. They start from as little as $11.
I know.
Quality has not been, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not even compromised.
Compromised, that's the word. Jeff, but this week we're talking all about the bottom half. It's all about Dax, belts and socks here. Look, 3 pair, beautiful cotton rich, $12 for a 3-pack. 2 pair, merino wool, $18. We've got navy, we've got greys.
Whoa, so many, Jude.
I know, another black.
And beige.
We've got beigey colours, you name it, it's in here.
And you can never have too many.
I know, and of course, don't forget all these gorgeous leather belts as well. And they've both got either the casual or the dress buckle and in reverse colours as well. Jeff, we're talking pants, Farrah.
Farrah trousers. Look, of course, these are the trouser, the cotton trouser. It's an iconic trouser. Remember, it's always recognised by the 3 little stripes on the back pocket. 100% cotton, fabulous trouser. You've got it in this colour, you've got it in beige, you've also got it in blue, and that also comes in shorts as well. So
and look, there's even a bit of a variation between the blues there, isn't there? It's kind of like that washer dye, isn't it?
The washer dye, and of course it's a trouser that every bloke likes.
$66.
$66.
That's a heck of a deal.
Do you know what he's done, Jude? He's reduced the Tusk jeans to $42.
Oh my goodness.
They are a brilliant jean. Absolutely a brilliant jean. Heavyweight, almost a 15 ounce, and for $42, that's outstanding value because the cut's so good too.
And that's the authentic style and stress riveted as well at $42. Next door here, the Lee Riders, a nice summer weight here on these. They've got a little bit of stretch to them as well. Ladies, don't be afraid of giving them a try. They're actually a really nice fit on us as well.
Jude, have wear tested those. I wear them. They're fabulous and they wash up brilliantly.
Really nice. And of course, here we go. These are still got a little bit of stretch, heavier ounce though on these ones, but some guys just still like that slightly heavier jean.
For sure.
Even though it's
and
summer.
Then more Farrah trousers and sort of the dress trouser. Wonderful trouser to buy. You buy it in khaki, you buy it in a darker green, which is a lovely shade, $42.
Jeff, why would you buy trousers from My Men's Store?
Well, I'd buy trousers from My Men's Store, A, because of the variety, B, because they take the time to make sure that they fit you, they make sure that the customer is happy, and the service is absolutely first class.
And look at all these amazing dress trousers all behind you here as well. Fantastic for work, cup day, and of course weddings.
Any occasion.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter how old you are.
No.
Or what size you are, because they do everything from small men's right through to 4XL and all their stock.
Indeed, and it's that service, Jude, where they care.
My Men's Store, shop 11 Bishopdale Village Mall, Monday to Saturday. Brands you want at prices you want. Jeanette, while I was on my travels, I was keeping my eye out for little salt and pepper shakers for you, but they were all kind of wood or shell, and they were really quite boring compared to the gorgeous collection that you've actually got here.
Right, yes, because ours are generally animal themed or vegetable themed.
Yeah, which is really, really cute. And I'm busy saying to Jason, these just won't cut it. They're just too straight-laced and boring.
Well, how nice that you thought of us while you were on holiday, Jude. Jude?
I did, my love.
Oh, you
and
darling.
Of course, great to be back here for some normal food without having the old. Not that I really suffered barley belly, but was on the toilet regularly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yeah. It's just a bit different for the system, isn't it?
It is a bit different, and
Yes.
don't know about the hygiene 100% either. Even going to really lovely places.
Yeah.
Beautiful hair though. Look at all this. I
Well-
could start from one end of your cabinet and finish at the other. Yeah.
Well, some people do. The slim ones do.
There. Look at your beautiful salads
Yeah,
you've got
salad
happening
time
here.
again, Jude. We've got a lovely zucchini, carrot and broccoli with a
yum.
almond pesto.
Oh,
And the other one is just a gorgeous parmesan and peas and roasted cauliflower.
gorgeous.
So
How
just
delish.
popping with flavour, the salads.
They pop with flavour and they pop with colour.
They
As
do.
well, and it was actually, while I was away, it was your salads. I'm thinking, we need some of Jeanette's beautiful homemade dressings on these.
Yeah.
And they're all homemade.
Everything, all homemade, Jude. And they're all very simple, you know, so they don't have a lot of ingredients in them.
Yeah, but I
so you're
tried-
not eating complex.
I tried
flavours.
to duplicate them at home for my salads and I'm blooming well
Oh,
can't.
that's damn good.
I
you just
know,
have to
look
come
at this for
here.
you. I know. That's why I'm always buying your salads. They are just amazing flavours. Beautiful little chicken celery walnut rolls here and homemade mayo once again.
Homemade mayo, Joe, Jan, Jude,
Joe, Jude, Jack, yep, I'll answer to anything.
Jen, Jesus.
Keep it to Mary, it's all right.
Mary.
And look, mushroom and potato pies.
Yes,
Yum.
beautiful and lovely salmon fish
I
cakes.
was just going to say, hey, I don't think I've been in here before when you've had 4 in a row sitting in there.
No, look,
They've probably just gone out.
They've
have
just gone out,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Yep, they're beautiful.
Oh my gosh, and of course, your cheese scone and Southland rolls have just absolutely...
Just about gone.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep,
been
not even
going out.
lunchtime.
All the girls and guys have been coming in and grabbing those. Look at your beautiful custard squares up here this
Aren't
morning.
they just divine?
Oh my gosh. And look at the chocolate raspberry ice.
Gluten-free, that's really fantastic, very decadent. We've got gluten-free friands, we've got lovely gluten-free Louise
Now, you're
cake.
very good with your gluten-free here as well, aren't you?
We try to be Jude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we do try.
And not only is it gluten-free, but it's all good for your glutes as well.
Absolutely.
Bun runners are on the corner of Fitzgerald Ave and Chewham Street. Hey, look, now, Jim, you can do all sorts of maintenance. It doesn't have to be big stuff. You can do the small stuff
absolutely.
as well.
Yep,
So for
yep.
all those odd jobs, whether it's total house maintenance, barge and facial, weatherboards, roof repairs, point inside and out, paint inside and
That's
out.
correct,
not
paint
point.
inside.
I'm reading it off here.
That's okay. That's all right. We're getting
Point,
there.
I'm thinking, what are we pointing
Yeah,
inside and out?
that's
at?
right, that's right.
Brick and block work.
Yes.
Paving, concreting, demolition.
Now, well, if someone's got something they want knocked over, an old fence or something,
Okay.
and then rebuilt, or columns, whatever,
Done.
we can do it. Okay.
And also fencing and gates made.
Yes. Well, we've actually got some old gates here.
Let's
over
have a
here.
look at these here, can
Right.
we please?
Now, these have been up for 17 years. Right?
17 years.
Nice big column each side, hanging the gates. Since then, I make them out of steel frame and still put the timber on them. But I mean, this was made
17
Yep.
years ago.
Still swings open and closed and bits and pieces. Yeah,
Don't
solid
go
fill.
wrong with that.
Solid fill with concrete. Not
Let's
going to go
have a look
anywhere.
at the retaining wall here as well, because that's something else that you
Ah,
do.
right.
This is just a small one here.
Yeah, this is a retaining wall. As you can see, it's just keeping the lawn up, keeping it all in place. It's been here 17 years. It's double brick with concrete inside, right? And it's not going to fall over, right?
Like that's pretty jolly clean for 17 years.
That's
still
what I
too.
mean. Yes, it is, isn't it?
Have a little look here too.
Oh,
Look,
yes.
Beautiful little veggie garden. You've
Yep, the wee
planted this up.
raised planter.
Fantastic.
Yep,
Look at the
watch out for
size
that
of
one.
it.
And, yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And something that we all need here in Christchurch is a nice little windbreak.
Absolutely.
Like this, so then with a barbecue, you've got it all set up.
Notice that, I've stepped around here and there's no wind.
No, I love it.
Lovely,
I
isn't
love
it?
it. Great idea.
Yep,
Great
yep.
little spot to have your spa,
Absolutely,
your barbecue.
absolutely.
And once again, another planter. Now, this is double brick.
Double brick, yep. You can actually see it down here. It's double brick with concrete in the middle
of
centre.
it?
Yep, and it's not going to go anywhere. All right.
So, how many times has this been cleaned over 17 years?
Never.
Look how clean that
Yeah.
stayed.
No, it's never been
because
cleaned.
the moisture just can't
See?
get out to it from
I've got
it.
damp course underneath the sleepers, so
Yeah,
I mean
right.
everything's done properly. All right.
And decks. We've got to say
Oh,
decks.
yeah,
You do the decks as well?
We do decks. Yes. Lots, anything you want done, I can do. So here's a retaining wall along here. Please don't get a picture of that down there, but you know, that's because the section over there is higher than mine, so I've had to build the fence up. I shouldn't have said mine.
Very clever.
Yep. Okay.
Very, very
So,
clever.
yes.
Hey, now, Jim, born, bred, working Christchurch?
Absolutely. Yep.
Absolutely. No
Yep.
job too big or too small.
No.
Make sure that you give Jim Gardner a call. You can fit people in, sweetheart, before Christmas?
I can.
Okay, all right. Make
And
sure
here we
you get
are.
them in.
Make sure we get this up close.
Yeah, here we go.
Right.
Here we go. No job too small. I specialise in fireplaces, fencing, roof repairs, concrete work, carpentry and demolition, epoxy and concrete and crack repairs. There you go. For all my work is carried out in a professional and tradesman-like manner and guaranteed. Jim Gardner Trade Services, member of the New Zealand Home Heating Association. Telephone number you'll need is 343 4044 or 027 437 5619. CTV staff have got a secret that we're actually going to let you into today. We have a favourite coffee shop on the northwest side of Christchurch, and it actually happens to be Untouched World. And I'm here with one of the head chefs, Tony.
Morning.
Good morning. What a beautiful place this is. I love the fact that it's big and yet it's still got an incredible personal touch to it. Just the ambience of the place. And the food is heavenly. And the coffee.
Absolutely.
Tell me about the philosophy behind the food here and what kind of things it is you make.
We try and keep the food quite natural and quite simple. We base it on ideas that are classic, and we just give it a bit of a modern twist. But we try and keep it varied and interesting. Obviously, gluten-free and dairy-free is becoming more of an option these days. So we try and focus on that as well. So we have a range of items, cabinet items obviously, which are quite popular, and then we roll into the breakfast, and also we have a full a la carte lunch menu as well.
Okay, so great place to come on down. I mean, here we are filming at 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's already been quite a number of people leave the restaurant that have obviously had breakfast here. What time are you open for your breakfast?
During the weekdays we open at 7, and the weekends we open at 9.
9.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful spot. I also love the fact that you've got the fire over here, lovely cosy snug area that you can actually sit on the sofas. And as the weather gets better, this area out here, Tony, is just glorious, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely. We're doing a little bit of work out here currently. We're just trying to put a bit more box seating and things out here. But we've got 12 tables out here, which gets the sun in the summertime. It's a lovely spot to sit in the summertime.
It's gorgeous, and because you've got the native bushes out there as well, it really encourages all the native birds.
Yes, it does. Yeah, there's a few nests out there actually, and there's a few families of birds out there.
Which really follows through with that whole beautiful Untouched World
It does, yeah.
name, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's taken a while to establish, but it's established now. It's a lovely spot, absolutely.
Treat yourself to a secret and come on down here to Untouched World. They're open 7 days a week, and of course don't forget they are actually known for their beautiful merino and knitwear in here, but you can indulge with all this beautiful food. Untouched World, they're at 155 Roydvale Avenue in Burnside, open 7 days a week.